Hello, fellow creatives. My buddy UTC has invited me to do some interior design on his log cabin number 3. That's him right there with a funny fro. So we're going to do that right here. Just a quick reminder, I post creative ARK builds and inspiration in video format several times a week, so please don't forget to subscribe. And once you're done watching this video, head over to UTC's channel and subscribe there as well for more creative ARK builds. All right, so let's go ahead, jump right into it, quite literally.
How are your parachute skills?
Okay, I guess. Help, I'm floating out to sea. Oh,
yep,
no, I'm not looking. Cut.
Look, remember to look back the direction you want to go.
Yeah,
you should be fine.
Nope. Gonna have to cheat. Sorry.
So let's go inside. I have kept it really simple.
Yep.
This is like a little deck. This is the only way you get onto and off of it.
Okay, so
which we could change. We could actually figure out a way to put a door here if we wanted to.
Okay.
So let's keep that in mind for once we get inside, because that's an idea I hadn't thought of. And then we got an entrance here. Oh, I never painted that door.
Oh.
Okay.
What a shame.
What if we found a way to put a door up here? That would let you out onto that.
Oh yeah, no, this would be perfect for a door. Yes, you can just put a door right here, like a small entryway, and maybe a staircase.
Yeah,
that would solve that problem. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because we were talking about, we weren't really sure what we were going to do with that space. So.
No. Yeah, it's like this place looks good from the outside, but it's a little funky on the inside.
No, it's totally an open floor plan thing.
Yep.
I'm thinking, how realistic are you wanting to go with this place?
If we were to make, if we were to make some structural changes, glass, sunroom, and then, look at this view that's out there.
Yeah,
it's
fantastic. That is a view for sure.
So maybe that's a potential design change.
Okay.
All right, I'm just thinking out loud. And you said you had some thoughts for the main room.
Yeah. So this is a huge open area, and so I'm thinking maybe we need some. We're going to keep the open floor space. We're not going to enclose this completely with walls, but I'm thinking maybe a couple divider walls to kind of break up the space a bit, and then we can.
Why I brought you in.
Yeah, and then we can use pillars and things like that to just kind of
separate it up, to cap the walls. Basically, a pillar could do that
for sure.
Okay.
And then I was thinking you were going to do a sunroom. I was thinking maybe a lounge type of area, almost a living room. So maybe we could do something like that.
Could you imagine combining a little greenhouse glass, little vanilla greenhouse glass with, totally. If that can work, because I think we need a view to the waterfalls here.
You need to see this. I mean, yeah.
Somebody when I did the video, I said, tell us if you want to see an interior design, and if we do, or if you do, let us know what you want to see. And some guy said this needs to be a rope ladder.
Okay, which makes it fun. You got to have a rope ladder in a log house.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Very nice. All right, so now we're up here. We're going to work on, I guess, the loft is what we're calling it. Or what I'm calling it.
Do we want to get maybe a couple of torches up here?
Yeah, I think we should, especially since it's getting a little dark. So I did grab some. I don't know if you did.
Oh, did you? I can grab a couple right now.
So I got a standing torch and a wall torch. What do you think we should be using here? I
would think, wherever you're thinking for a bed, I would think a wall torch above that would make some sense.
Okay, yeah. So I grabbed a bed or two. Where'd they go?
And I've got...
Oh, they are.
So if we did, this could be a good spot right there.
Yeah, like right at the end? Like you're thinking...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay, because we could rotate it left 90 degrees counterclockwise there. But I don't know if you'd have a lot of leg room to get past the beds if we put multiple ones up and down.
This is a small cabin. This can be one man's cabin. It doesn't need a whole slew, or it can be, two people sleeping up here. It's a very small little loft.
It is.
You could expand it if you wanted to, but I don't know. If we really wanted to, we could do this, right? And we could expand it this way. I don't know.
I don't know if I would do that. I mean, it makes for a really low ceiling down here.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm breaking the wrong things. Railings. Let me fix that. I'll be right back.
You're destroying everything. So there we
Is
go.
this too much?
No, that works fine.
Okay,
that looks good.
Perfect.
You got some nice light up here.
Little bedroom. The storage I did in the video. It's just small storage containers because that was the only thing that could fit up there. And we'll light. All right, so we got a little light now on each level. I like that.
Okay.
That works for me.
All right, let's do it.
I know it's unusual to put on the inside of a
fire
house.
retardant log cabin.
Yes. Well, I mean, the whole place. I can live.
Cinders.
I can live with that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that word.
Look at the size of these flames. They're gonna light whatever's under in the whole place on fire.
You're right. You're right.
It's a
It's a game. Don't think about it.
Suspension of disbelief. I was gonna ask you about this.
Yeah.
This is a major radical change, but
Yeah.
you're ready for it.
Ooh,
Tell me if that's better already.
Sunlight. Yes, I feel
What
like
about that?
a whole new world has opened up to me.
I think that's absolutely necessary change. I probably
Whole
should have
new
done this on the
world.
original. But this is a crazy, beautiful location. I'm
Yes.
building it. We built here. It is. Let me tell you.
All right. Yeah, I'm liking this.
40.169. Yeah, 69. 4169. There you go.
Yeah, right there.
On Ragnarok, amazing waterfalls. But yeah, that was. I feel like that's necessary. And now, how does that change the feel of this main floor?
It opens it up. I honestly think it does. It makes it feel
Draws
less
you to this back wall. a little
claustrophobic,
bit,
and
too.
yeah, that is now a focal point.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe we take another detour. We mess around. What do you want to mess around with next? We've got a little back deck, and we have an interior. So, all right. Well, let's go get a little bit of work done. We'll come right back, and we'll show you what we're working on.
All right. So we did a little more work on the upstairs.
Do you want to see my addition before I see yours?
Oh, yeah.
Here,
All right.
whoops.
You show me yours, and then I'll show you mine.
Okay, watch this. Sorry, I forgot about this. But
Oh, right. You could just kind of walk right past this and not notice.
a little private. It's
Yep.
like an outhouse, but not an outhouse.
Yeah,
It's attached to the house.
Let me see. Oh, door opens both ways. I can still see you, which means
Yeah,
you can
I know.
see me.
Makes
So,
it a little bit uncomfortable.
Mind the gap. Okay.
But no, I figure we have these useless little spaces.
Yeah.
Might as well use them, right? Oh, and speaking of, did we show this yet?
Did we show
This
what?
end. This.
Oh, the ramp? No, we did not show the ramp. Yeah, so we got a
Right.
nice little ramp. We redid the entrance to the balcony, which is
Way
pretty
better
nice
than the
here.
ladder, right?
Yep, and we'll add chairs and stuff in a few moments. All right, so yeah, I went ahead and this area was just not doing it for me, so I went ahead and turned it into a reading nook.
You made like 2 tiny changes, and I really like it.
Yeah. So we got a
So-
reading nook up here,
Yep.
and then a small semi-private partition with a door, so that now you have a dedicated bedroom space that looks a lot more normal.
Fantastic.
Like it used to be like super long and thin, and now it's kind of pretty decent. I think it's kind of a nice
And-
size. All
All
right.
right, that is way better, dude. Couple
Yeah.
of benches, little bookshelf. I can just picture myself sitting here reading.
Yep. Totally. Now it is wood, but we can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
So you may be wanting to shift and move around from time to time. That's okay.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So down here, we were gonna probably work on this area. We did say we were gonna work on the sunroom a bit, so let's kind of do that.
Right.
Maybe just an actual open bench, like in the middle of the
I
room,
don't
like
know.
this.
Is that insane?
Is that good? I mean, it looks more like an observation point, I think. But
do-
you could totally
Yeah.
do that. Or we could line them up in like a kind of a shape like this and line this area
yes.
up around like that.
Yep.
And we could do
I
that.
dig that.
Yeah. So maybe we try that. Oh,
Okay, man, that might be the answer here. Let me grab some benches. I will assist you without ruining it.
Okay.
I think.
All
We'll
right.
try.
So I'll let you do those.
I was
and
gonna
then-
say it's gonna be a tight fit. It's gonna work for us because these clip into each other, but
Oh,
you might
yeah.
not be able to fit 3 across here.
Yeah, you might not be able to.
That's tucked
Yeah,
right in.
it's a little.
Did I mess it up?
No, you're good. You're good. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Oh, no.
Like for
It's
people
not
without
super
clipping enabled, they're not going to be able
Yeah.
to do that. But you kind of improvise. That's what we're doing on the fly.
Man, it's tough to get these straight.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, I'm going to do a little thing over here. Don't turn around.
Please. Okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, yes, that looks pretty good, I think.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
and I'm seeing what you have in mind.
Yeah, so we have like a dividing wall right here. I ran out of walls, so I can't place that in.
I think that's what you were. Whoops, that's not right.
Yeah, you got to E-key it. I wanted it to face this way. Yeah, so it looks a little more interesting, I think.
Yep.
Especially from the front door.
Okay.
But yeah, so that kind of sits there, and that'll kind of hold that up, and it'll kind of serve as a dividing wall between this part of the room and that part of the room.
Okay. And that does give you the opportunity to have a couple different spaces inside this one space.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
like, I was kind of thinking about maybe putting the kitchen right underneath this greenhouse area. Just a little bit
does
of
make
it.
some sense.
Not encroaching into this entrance area, but maybe coming up to it.
Okay, cool.
And then maybe, yeah, we can have a sitting area somewhere else and a dining table area somewhere else.
When you do a kitchen, do you
Mm-hmm.
usually just do like that for your? Is that how you're doing your kitchen counters, or do you have another method in mind?
That's kind of an idea, but I think we need to do a couple different things to kind of keep it interesting. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So I'm trying to find my storage boxes. They're being difficult, not showing up. So okay, there we go.
Oh, you weren't. Okay.
All right, so we've got this thing here. There's a ramp, this kind of wall here. I think we should go ahead. Oh, we didn't get a refrigerator.
I'll grab one.
Okay, yeah. If you grab one,
Keep doing what you're doing. I will go
Okay.
find one.
and you grab some walls, then that will let me go ahead and place a wooden wall here. Actually, I just spawned some in, so
Perfect.
I'm going to put a wall right there, and that's going to let us
Ooh, okay.
put a fridge right there in the corner, which you can't see yet because you're not in here yet. But oh wait,
back.
here you are. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. And then
Tucked right in there.
Yep. And then, I want my kitchens to be functional, so we're not just putting tables in. I think we should do maybe a kind of a chemistry bench.
Yes,
right
I've seen
here.
you've done this as your counter, basically, right?
I have. I've done these before. They're kind of my favorite thing to do. So that's... I don't know about that placement. Maybe we'll play around with that off camera. But, that's kind of the idea is you have a chemistry bench so that you can mix your chemicals and things. But it looks like a kitchen top counter. And you can have... The awesome thing is you can have more than one. So let's just say if we need some extra space, let's say maybe right here against this wall. We put one in, say right there, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
And then line up another one right next to it. But that's going to encroach on the
But no, I'm
refrigerator.
getting your concept. I'm getting the way that you're using these.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
that's one idea. Another idea...
Yeah, people are going to have this in their place anyway. So if you can use something like this or the smithy as, so it actually has a decorative value to it too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Another idea I was thinking of is, let's see, am I able to do all this that I want? Yes, I think I will be able to do this. Okay. So let's get rid of this dividing wall. I'm going to put it back, but we're going to put it back a slightly different way. So,
Okay.
I thought this would go in a different place, but I figure let's just put it here. So we've got these storage benches, and these are pretty cool because you can go ahead and place them as countertops, but maybe ones you could eat at. So you could do that.
Right.
But we've also got these kind of stone pillars, and they're not wanting to snap to the corners. I'm used to S+. So...
Oh, yeah, fence foundation we would have to use.
Oh, that's right.
Let me
Silly
see
me.
here.
I got some.
Okay, I don't. Good. Success.
All right.
I do have pillars, though, if you
Yeah.
need them.
So let's get rid of this box. It's in the way. Okay, so let's do a fence foundation there and a fence foundation there. And then let's do stone pillar here. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Silly ARK. Okay, it's just going to insist.
This?
Yes. And then like that. Okay. I think I destroyed something on accident. Didn't mean to.
I think I clicked at the same time as you, and that's what happened.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
Okay.
Anyway, we put these pillars in, and they kind of frame. And now you can put in these...
like that?
These things.
I mean, that kind of works.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
ideal.
it kind of works. It's not what I was going for, but it works. I mean, it looks pretty decent. It still divides the room, but it also lets you see through it.
And it feels like, a lot of kitchens are like this, where you can look through into the, the dining area or whatever,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I could live with that.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, so let's just live with this. What I was wanting to do originally was to put catwalks across here and then put chairs on top of the catwalks. And that would kind of mimic...
I remember that.
Like above the head cupboards in like kitchens you see.
Here, let's show people what it... Okay, could we do it in a space like this? Would that look stupid?
Yes, we can. Well, maybe not right there, but we can demo it at least. So I've got some chairs here, and it just kind of look like this. You just kind of bring them... I'm sorry, the...
What that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that doesn't look quite right either.
No, not quite like that. They have to be lined up all at once, or all across.
Anyway, I've seen you do this, and with S+ half walls now, you could make this pretty fantastic. But
yeah,
you're creating like this little space. It looks like a little cubby hole.
Yep, exactly.
There.
Yeah, little cubby holes.
I wonder if there's a way we could incorporate that. And if you have it close enough to a roof, then it looks like it's attached because of the backs of the chairs.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
I mean, maybe you could do that.
We could do with
Let's do you mind if like we have some catwalks sticking out of the side of your house?
Give it a try. No, for sure. I got some horrific looking plumbing going on out there right now, so we could get these crops in place. So
basically, you can have 4 of these across. It's going to take me too long to do them all now, but
I see. Yeah,
you get the idea.
Yeah, and that does kind of. I mean, it does kind of look like chairs on a shelf, but it kind of looks like shelves too.
It kind of does. It just really depends on how you paint these things, which is kind of another way you can kind of offset the same objects being used for different purposes.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I see that because if you paint the seats of the chairs same color as the catwalk, then you're not going to notice the wood above it that blends in with the wood walls behind it quite the same way. If there's a red horizontal line and a red horizontal line, right?
Yeah. And
interesting.
Then if you paint the chairs that are going to be used as chairs as a completely different color, that also gives you a visual cue.
Takes your mind off of it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so we can paint these like, let's say, cantaloupe or something, and then up here we can paint these kind of more of the lighter.
It could be, tan and brown or something.
Yeah,
they don't quite blend in the same way.
However you want it to work. Same thing with like benches and coffee tables. Normally you wouldn't be caught dead doing this because it just looks funky. But if you put these together like this, and you paint this coffee table the same colors you're going to paint like these storage boxes or all your other furniture that's not the stuff you sit on, then that gives you a context clue that that's a coffee table, not a bench.
I have a perfect spot for it. Follow me out here. I forgot about this.
Okay.
So I did this a while back, but, and we can try it, but you can do something neat where, it's probably bad positioning.
Ooh.
So I made, it looks horribly uncomfortable, but the idea is that that's a lounge chair. So
that's pretty cool.
You could be sitting and putting your feet up.
Yeah, I like that.
And if you have a couple of these in a row, I think I had them set up like this before. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I get the idea.
Then it looks like you're just sunning out here, right?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, and you can you can stripe them like those 80s lawn chairs.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of perfect.
Like bright yellow and bright blue.
Yeah, I remember those lawn chairs. I was young enough.
Yep.
Old enough. Whatever I am.
So,
cool.
Yeah, a couple more things. We probably do want a kitchen nook, just to kind of complete the ensemble. The other thing we probably want to make this more functional is a smithy and a forge, right? So, I think what I want to do to get rid of let's get rid of. We don't need 2 chemistry benches, to be honest. So
Fair enough.
I'm gonna put a catwalk right here as like a decorative shelf. And then, do I have a forge? I do. Okay, awesome. So forge, we can put right underneath here, and just kind of stick it in like that. And then hopefully, oh, that's gonna clip through the wall, but
Not by much, though.
terrible. Yeah, it's not noticeable.
Okay.
So you can do something like that, and then if you want, you could put a smithy on just to the left of it. So,
Yep. And if people have no clipping, like we were talking about, you can actually put a fireplace on that catwalk. So it looks like an extension of the fire below it.
So
you do something like that.
yeah, if we clip into it, oh, you're gonna do your thing, and then I'm showing something else. So I'll wait.
Yes. No. Go ahead. I'm done.
I was gonna
just
say,
showing what that would look like.
yeah, if you have clipping enabled, I would do the smithy like this.
Oh, tucked right in.
Yeah, tuck it right in.
If not, you have plenty of space.
Yeah.
But smithies don't like going flush up against walls either, do they?
No.
Normally.
Because of that, you'll probably want to use this as like a little divider from your entryway. So put the smithy like right there.
I've done it that way lots and lots of times for sure.
Yep. Or maybe closer to the middle, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some cool interior stuff going.
I like
Sure.
chairs along here. It's a little breakfast bar.
Yep.
Come in here, you're cooking. I mean, we don't really have food cooking ability. We couldn't really squeeze one of those grills in here. They're ginormous.
No, they're for restaurants for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
yeah, this is a nice little log cabin.
Yeah, man. Well, what's left? What do we need to do? Do we want to have a look around, see if we can see any finishing touches to put on here?
Yeah, let's do a quick look around, do some finishing touches, maybe some painting, and
A little more light, a little more paint. We'll get it looking perfect, and then we'll come back and show it off in its completion.
Yes.
Right. I think we are done. You're
Yeah.
pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not go back. I didn't do any finishing touches on this room.
Oh, do you want to do that?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's good. It's a bathroom. Doesn't need much.
All right.
And then here, why don't you do the walk-in first?
Okay. Yeah.
Show
So
people.
this is the finished area. We
It feels
changed.
like you're walking into a kitchen.
Yes. It's very modern-ish. As modern
Yeah.
as you can get with ARK.
Well, we have both done kitchens. We've both done interiors. It's
Mhm.
hard with just these vanilla pieces to keep coming up with new ideas, but I like this one. I've never done
Yeah.
anything that looks like this before. So 2 forges we did side by side here. A little catwalk with, those would also be lighting on fire, I guess. Little storage boxes up top. Although maybe not. We've got the water above us.
Okay,
So
try not to think about it.
no, the water from the greenhouse would be fine.
Oh yeah.
Big storage containers, and then you got your high-tech stuff over here.
Yes. So it's
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah, and then we've got the nice little sitting area here with benches and a coffee table, which we can probably put some reading. Get off! You're sitting
Oh.
on the furniture.
That's true.
Didn't your mama tell
Yeah.
you not to climb on the furniture?
Yeah. Technically a coffee table, not a bench, so
Yeah.
should not be sat on.
Yeah, so we distinguished it by color so that you can tell.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. A little bit of paint on all the things here. We've got sort of
Mhm.
like a breakfast nook type thing that you put in.
Mm-hmm.
Little dining table. And we
Mm-hmm.
just did a mix of brown and tangerine, which are some of
Yes.
the main colors around here
Yep.
already. We hid, we showed it earlier, but we hid the entrance to the balcony up
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And I didn't do much with this area, but we got a little sun deck out there, little place to relax, soak up the rays,
Yep.
and then up this little ladder. So this was an awkward little corner before. It's now sealed off, and the bathroom's hidden back there.
Mm-hmm.
And now you come up here. I have done a lot of green paint.
A lot of green paint. It's very green.
Yeah, I like it though. I feel like
Yeah.
it needed this on the inside because it's got a lot of green on the
It
outside.
needs a bold color, a bold accent, and this provides it. So
Well, and we already have it. I already had it up here, right? So it
Yeah.
felt natural.
yeah,
to continue
for sure.
it down below. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what I could do some brown because I've got brown here as well. So you could definitely even it out.
maybe the walls. You might want to do brown, but keep the class green.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
That would
Okay,
offset
cool.
it a little. But yeah,
And
I mean, it looks great.
We've already shown off this bedroom, but let's have a peek up there.
Okay.
And yep, we're still begging for better beds, ARK. How many? We're 2 and whatever years in, and we
We're
have
about
this.
to hit retail release, and we have
bunk
rags.
bed and cot. Only 2 options. Give me a comfortable bed. Give me like a normal adult bed. I would love that. Someday.
Someday.
Yep. So no matter how nice you make your house look, still sleeping on a raggedy old cot that you can't even paint.
Yep.
That's it. I'm pretty happy. I mean, it's been a month since I built this thing.
Yeah.
And decent number of people discovered it, and a lot of people said when I asked, "Do you want to see an interior tutorial?" said, "Yes, we do." And I was intimidated to do it on my own, so I thought, let's give SWChris a call, one of my other favorite ARK builders. And if I don't know, if people are watching this and they aren't watching your channel, they should.
Yeah.
So guys, go check out SWChris.
Yep, I do a lot of creative ARK builds and inspiration in video format several times a week. At least that's my goal. So head on over to
I am
YouTube.
going to put a link for the original log cabin tutorial. I'm also going to put a link for one of Chris's building playlists. So go check it out, guys. And yeah, this is it. Log Cabin 3 Interior, courtesy Unite the Clans, SWChris. I'm pretty happy with it, dude.
Yep, and I'll do that too. I'll link you guys on my channel. So.
Beautiful. Cool.
All right.
All right. Yeah,
you later.
thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.